Welcome, Soul Tribe, to Berries Love Tarot, where the psychic is sexy, but the advice divine. Whew. If we haven't met yet, my name is High Priestess Berries. I am a psychic, medium, and divine channeler, hoping to bring you a message. I'm looking to connect with your higher self, and with your permission of the higher self, we're going to have a look at somebody who is incoming in your energy. And I get the sense that whoever this person is going to be, they are going to be able to shift you into some long-term abundance. So if you've been feeling as though someone has been incoming and feeling as though you may have made a connection with someone and you want to make sure that your intuition is guiding you in the right direction, make sure you stick around. We're going to use the tarot today to have a look at what is the nature of your connection to this person. We're also going to ask the tarot, how is it they're acting on the surface? How are they acting underneath it all in the undertow? We're also going to check to see what the hidden energy could be. Again, just to make sure that your intuition is spot on, or if you need to move into another direction. And we'll also ask what the potential actions of this person could be. And in the extended, we're going to be diving deeper to make sure that if you know that this is going to be the right soulmate connection for you, to make sure that we can set you up for success so that you don't accidentally push away something that is absolutely good for you. But at the base, before we go to cut, I do have the card of Three of Swords. Whoever you are, you have been through a lot of heartbreaking relationships, more than likely trying to put up your boundaries and trying to put yourself back on course, especially if you felt as though you've been lost, trying to figure your shit out. And there's a change. Like, it's difficult when you're kind of accustomed to dealing with one blunder after the next, trying to figure out if you're ever going to, quote unquote, figure it out. I know it sounds redundant, but when something good comes along, there can be a little bit of this fear of, what if I reject something that is good for me? Or what if I repeat the karmic cycle? And I want to use this reading just to make sure that you feel confident that if this person truly is meant to be within your life, that you can make the most of it. So let's go ahead and cut. Let's dive into this reading. First of all, just breathe. Like, this is a really great chance for you to relax, especially if you have been hyper vigilant and just trying to make things work out for yourself. You're being asked just to take a deep breath. What's at the base over here? We got Four of Swords. This person more than likely has actually gone through something pretty radical and intense themselves. This person, like, notice how I cut and my mind just suddenly went blank. This person, they've actually been through a lot themselves. They have a lot of their own devils and demons that they have had to work through, but we do have the card of the Ten of Coins, and I'm excited to see this. They have been able to transmute difficult situations, even their own heartbreak, and they have been able to make a career out of this. So whoever this person is, this may not be the love of your life. They're here to help bridge the gap so that you can become fully self-sufficient, even creating intergenerational income for where that applies. So what kind of connection do you have to this person? What's the nature of this connection? Knight of Cups. Like, this person, whoever they are, like, they may feel a little bit intense at first. This Knight of Cups actually is showing up like a messenger. This person, they have been dreaming about you. They have been thinking about you. It's like they've found you a little bit of a interesting curiosity. And I don't get the sense that this person is necessarily creepy about it. I almost get like they're more like an elder, and they're, yeah, they feel a little bit like they're older than you, but this person, they still have a little bit of young at heart energy. But there's a lot of genuine love that this person has, not necessarily for you. I don't even know if you know this person or if they know you, but this person is a very watery, emotional person. They can actually be very hypersensitive to a lot of the energies around them. So they may come across as though they're really turbulent or in your face, but they could also end up coming across as being a wee bit pushy. So this is going to be someone that, even if they come across as pushy, you got to check in with yourself and tune into your own body, being able to be in this person's presence and ask yourself, okay, are they being pushy because they want something from me? Or are they being pushy because they're just really passionate about what it is that they do? This isn't the Knight of Wands, so they're not necessarily impulsive, but this person, it's sort of like when you enter into their field, like they could be a little bit overwhelming at first, and they kind of talk up a room. So I feel whoever this person is, you'll know them by their charisma, you'll know them by the information that they have. Like I am noticing this messenger hawk right here. Like they have information, they got stuff they want to share with you, and they're probably like really fucking talkative. This is someone who really can command a space. However, let's check though. Let's see how they act on the surface. Got the moon. Like yeah, it's sort of, it's almost overwhelming. Like look at this water. Like, I think you might have been accustomed to the fiery, impulsive, let's go, let's get it done, let's do the thing, let's do that. No, this person, these seem kind of gruff. They could come across as though they're really intense and they could be a very fiery energy. This person, they have a lot. Like, they have a lot going on in their past. Like, that's why I get the sense that this person is a little bit older. I feel like they've been through a lot. They are very introspective and they may come across as secretive, but they actually do have a very intense feminine energy. So make sure that you're not necessarily fooled by any kind of gender biases. This person could be in a male body. However, they embody this really deep, intense, psychologically emotional aura about them. Like they easily could be a water sign, but how are they on the, on the soul level? Like, because this person already feels very deep, even though this is the superficial energy. I don't feel like they're hiding stuff from you. I feel like they don't know if you want to hear what it is that they have to say. That makes more sense. Okay. Oh, we got the page of coins. Like, this is kind of cute. Like, let's say if they're older than you in real life, they have a lot of experience, they've been there, done that. This could be a mentor, this could be, a parent, a family member. This could, and in some cases, this could be a lover. You need to place the energy with where it makes sense for you. But this person, they actually, like, they see a lot of potential in you. In some ways, I don't even see much of this person's energy in this card. I see you in here. It's as though they're seeing that you are starting off on a brand new beginning. You're learning, you're a student, and they have this fantasy, they're having this sort of realization that they could help you, that they could mentor you, that they could provide something to you. Especially in some cases, if this person doesn't have children of their own, or they may not have a connection to their own children, it's sort of like you came along and you sort of fulfill their want and desire to pass on information. This almost feels a little bit like an oral tradition as opposed to learning something that is necessarily traditional. But like, before I get super excited, let's have a look at the hidden energy because I'm suddenly feeling a little bit of pressure on the side of my head right here. And it's not roses and rainbows with this person. Like that is one thing I feel like the divine really wants to point out to you. But what's your higher self want you to know? Hierophant. This actually feels almost like a two-way relationship. But this is a very healing relationship. This isn't just any hierophant. In the Tarot of the Divine, this is medicine woman. This is the shaman, almost the divine masculine, showing up in a form that you're not accustomed to seeing. Because again, like our gender biases can confuse us when it comes to masculine versus feminine energy. I really feel like you are going to learn so much from this person and it's going to be healing. And what's actually kind of cool, this feels like a two-way street. I kind of want to clarify this. I'm genuinely curious about where this could necessarily lead. All right, I'm going to grab the Light Seer Tarot. We do have Knight of Swords, so intense, verbose. Like, it's going to be a lot of, it's kind of this feeling, I'm going to start shuffling, sorry. This feeling like, they have a lot to say and you're going to just have to listen because your mind might try to fill in the gaps, or, you know, sometimes in conversation, you get a little bit obsessed with listening to your own thoughts and trying to craft your response rather than just listening to this other person. Like, again, whoever this person is, they have a very intense energy and you could get overwhelmed. You could get burned out. And I want you to feel comfortable knowing that sometimes with certain people, it's okay just to give them the space to take up the room while still maintaining your boundaries. In some ways, this person is so overgiving. They must be a lot like you. This person overgives a lot of their energy, but because this relationship, it doesn't feel karmic at all. This is sort of like the overgiver who's been dying to give something to someone, and they've been frustrated and angry that people aren't necessarily willing to accept, because they know that once the person accepts what it is they have to say, they're going to be so successful. Like, this person, they can be a little bit of an overbearing parent to some degree, and that's why the universe just wants you to anchor in, take in a moment, maybe just relax and just listen, because you're going to be getting so much information from this person, and your higher self doesn't want you to miss a beat. But after all that shuffling, we do have the Eight of Swords. Don't self-sabotage this. This person is actually a mirror to you. This confirms what I was feeling when I saw this Hierophant. That this is a lot about you seeing the mirror of who you truly are in this person, for better or for worse. Like, if you're a person who's very charismatic and you know how to take up space within a room, when you come across other people who do the same, it can sometimes get a little bit competitive. So there could be a little bit of this like old sibling rivalry energy that might come up to the surface. Don't try to fight that. Just allow yourself to feel these emotions, because this is healing. And you don't even have to have any kind of spiritual conversations with this person. You could just be talking about, you know, shit that happened to you in the 90s. And somehow both the stories that you're hearing are guiding you, even if the other person has no fucking clue what it is that they're talking about is healing to you. Like, in some ways, there's this, you know, like with this moon energy, it's like, you know, be silent, be still. This person has a lot to offer you. What do we have at the top? Strength, courage. And this is strength and courage and receptivity. This person is intense. They're going to be sharing with you a lot of who they are. They're going to be showing their lovey-dovey side, and they're going to show you the beast. So this person, there's a reason why this particular message is coming out right now, is because this person, they could trigger you back down a spiral of your old self. And it doesn't have to be that way. You actually have way more control of this situation than I think you're going to give yourself credit for, at least at first. What else do we have? Nine of Wands. Like, this is a little bit of the wounded warrior, but this person, they're going to be sharing with you some secrets. Like, this person does have a lot of secrets. And it's not even so much they're like, no, you're never in there underhanded. No, it's nothing like that. Like, this person's actually been through a lot and they don't want to traumatize you. Like, how, like, this Four of Swords gets me every time. Like, look, it's this poor little jackal got itself wrapped up in a really awkward situation, tried to cut itself out of its binds and injured itself in the process. Like, this person's been through it. So make sure that if you've been through it, I'm assuming that you are. My tarot channel is about attracting people who've been through toxic, looping, karmic relationships and are trying to look for the way out. This person, they've also been through it. So try not to get competitive when it comes to who's been traumatized the most, because nobody gets a trophy for their trauma. This is actually a chance for you to realize how much you've actually genuinely healed from your past relationships. So with this person, what's the potential action they might make for you? Change, death, Like they want to reveal something to you. And this isn't the creepy energy you're accustomed to. Like I want to point that out. This person's actually just being very genuine and they want to create a transformation in your life. Like given that we do have the Hierophant, Death, and the Moon, like this is supported by your higher self. Your higher self is guiding you to this specific person to in some ways it's going to be healing on both ends. Like this person, they're going to start feeling more comfortable about sharing certain things with you or even realizing why they went through all it is that they went through. I don't know if this person has a lot of catharsis in their life, but at the end, that's a them problem. I want to make this about you. And in the extended, we're going to be going through a metaphysical treatment that's going to teach you how to adjust your psychic boundary. Because if you've been accustomed to people taking advantage of your energy, taking your ideas, draining the shit out of you, and leaving you in a state of complete resentfulness, this person is supposed to help change it around. They are also the overgiver, and you don't need to feel guilty that someone who is generous, kind, and loving, just like you, is trying to offer you something. And it's a mutual benefit. So as long as this person's not putting you into something that you're not comfortable with and you're not interested in, like, well, then no. Just say, no, thank you. I'm going to go do something else. And then you're done with it. But if this person is someone that you really would like to team up with, join me in the extended. And we're going to be talking about how you can adjust your psychic barriers because this person will be very intense to be within their energy and it could get overwhelming, especially if you're still in a very fragile, neurotic state. No better way of putting it. And we also want to teach you how to make sure that you're clearing and cleansing your energy because while you're going to be getting a lot of downloads with this person and this person's going to help accelerate you, I want to make sure that you feel psychically prepared, one, to be in this person's energy, to be healthfully receptive, and to make the most of this wonderful relationship. So if that sounds absolutely fascinating, please make sure to join me. There is a link in the description below. And that said, if you're not interested and you want to continue with your journey, the adventure does not have to end here. Make sure, first of all, subscribe to my channel to continue to get more readings on the people that you interact with on your day-to-day life. And I've already put together a couple of other videos for you, and I'm going to put them here on the screen. Use your intuition. Give yourself a moment, take a deep breath, and follow the message that resonates with you the most. Thank you so much for being here. And otherwise, when I see you guys at the next one, I'm wishing you peace, love, and all the berries.